All right, so we're going to do a quick video over the statistics of black people in STEM, right? Now, STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics for the ones that do not know. And those are the things that really make this world go around. You need science, you need engineering, you need technology, and you need math to be able to create and keep this world moving and operating the way that it does. Here, I have an article pulled up that it just, it talks about why it's important, why STEM is important. STEM jobs are the future of our economy. Jobs that require a STEM background are more likely to provide solid wages. STEM workers earn an average of 86, basically 87,000. Employment in STEM occupations is projected to grow 8.8% by 2028, and healthcare occupations, which generally require a strong STEM background, are projected to grow even more. Meanwhile, non-STEM occupations will only grow 5%. So clearly, STEM is running the world and is going to continue to run the world. STEM teaches critical thinking and innovation. However, STEM education doesn't only help students who plan to go into STEM careers. They focus on logical thought processes and problem solving allow students to develop mental habits that will help them succeed in any field, which I think I can agree to that one. STEM coursework challenges students to think critically and come up with their own solutions. As a result, students who receive a quality STEM education and primed to become the next generation of innovators. STEM classes provide unique opportunities for teamwork, which is true. Even like in your labs or it's hard just in general. So you will definitely link up with people as far as groups and group chats, study groups, all type of things, so that you can critically think, because it's very hard sometimes to critically think alone. Sometimes you need to lean on others, which is why a lot of science is peer reviewed, because it's not just reviewed by you and you put that out. It got to be reviewed by a lot of different people. A lot of team work is put into even developing science or engineering or math or any of that. So it definitely helps you learn how to get along with other people, which we need in this world. A STEM curriculum helps students to develop project management skills, which is true. STEM courses, especially technology and engineer courses, often involve hand-on projects. Building a simple robot, engine, or computer program often involves multiple steps that are completed over several days. So, in the process of STEM education, students learn how to manage their time and break larger projects into smaller steps, which is true. Which I think, even when we're young, like for an example, Legos, right? We might build a robot out of Legos. Well, how about we learn, hey, you could go into STEM and build a real robot. I think a lot of kids, if they knew that they could build a robot, or a lot of kids grow up with a computer, if they knew that they could build a website at a young age, I think they would do so. Recent events have only made technology skills more important. The current pandemic has only reinforced the importance of technology. Exactly. With people turning into Zoom and just technology in general, everything had to be on technology. All school, everything had to go basically on the computer. So that is the way that the world is going, and it's not going to stop. And if we want the world to continue, then we should be able to push people to go into STEM majors if that is something that they find interesting and like they learn about and they find it interesting. Then we want to push you to go into it, because you will literally help innovate this world. But then we go to Black Americans in STEM, right? And I want to check this chart out. It says professional athletes. Here, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's get it. I want to zoom in on this chart right here. Yeah, right here. Because I want to look at this. It says black people have reached the highest levels of success in what? Professional athletes. We know we run that. Professional musicians. Yeah, we run that. Lawyers, preaching, medical doctors, officers in military, business executives. Engineers, we are not highly successful in that. And as scientists, we are not highly successful in that. We're all right in medical doctors, but when you look at STEM, we don't really. We go to military, we might go to business, but we don't really address science and engineering, technology and math. We're not really excelling in that, but we definitely know we can be an athlete or a rapper. We know that's our highest chance of succeeding is to be an athlete or a rapper. But if you want to be a scientist or engineer, look how far down we are. Then we go here. And I just wanted to look at this real quick. At this chat, at this chart. Sorry. And it is showing scientists and engineers working in science and engineering and occupations from 2015, and it hasn't changed much. Trust me. White men, 49%. White women, 18%. This is in science and engineering. Then we go down to black men, 3.2%. Black women, 2%. Really, 1.6 and 3.2. And they rounded that. So we don't have a great representation of us as black people in science, engineering, technology, and math. And going back and just looking at, just a few good reasons why STEM exists, and looking how going forward STEM is going to take over more and more. This video is made to advocate that we need more African Americans in STEM. I don't want to force anyone to go into STEM, but I'm saying we should spread the knowledge of STEM at a younger age and get blacks, whites. Black women or black men. We need to be able to get this information to them as early as possible, so that way they can at least know about these ideas, know about STEM. When they're coming up in school, they'll know to take math serious, know to take science a little more serious, so that their education is meaningful and it builds up. So they know, okay, when I get to high school, I want to take a little more biology classes because I want to be a scientist. So I want to go to college for science. And I think, honestly, this is what we need. Everybody can't rap or go to the league. So if you can't rap or go to the league, there's other things that you can be successful at. And even though you may be unrepresented in the STEM field, the more African Americans, man or female, that we can get into the STEM field will only help our representation within the STEM field, but it will also help with a ton of black innovators. So in conclusion, I really hope that this message gets out to people to push at least their children or their kids, nieces, nephews, cousins, whoever that you think could have a future at STEM. I hope this helps you understand a little bit of why STEM is important and why we need more black people